Hello and welcome to episode 49 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got the final two games of the League One season for you. We're away to Exeter City and then at home to Swindon Town. Since you were last with me, the unbeaten run has continued. So let's see if we can keep it going until the end of the season, beginning with the Exeter game. And the team for that one is coming up in just a moment. Okay, this is the team then, and it is Christy Pym in goal, back four of Darnell Johnson, Michael Stickland, Zach Orr and Elian Quesada-Thorne, Regan Hendry at the base of midfield, Brendan Wirradu and Josh Vella ahead of him, Sam Mather on the right wing, Damar Brown on the left and Daniel Fitzpatrick up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant manager wants me to emphasise the credit given by the media recently. I am going to ease the pressure a little bit, I think. Ignore the recent praise and play the natural game. And let's get out there and see if they can do exactly that and get the 3 points. And as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things play out. And then beyond that we'll start making some alterations. We'll drop an encourage to start with. Relatively even start. The winner of this game, if there is one, will finish third and will be guaranteed a home game. And I've just realised the highlights are on warp speed, so let's slow them down. Only had one highlight in the opening half an hour, so it's not been too bad. Not missed anything. And with 5 minutes of the first half to go, it's still 0-0 and no sign of the deadlock being broken. There's the half-time whistle. Shooting's not been good enough. Let's have a look at the bench for what we could possibly bring on. Right, Darnell Johnson can move to centre-back in place of Michael Stickland. Michael Stickland can be replaced by Vontae Campbell. Zach Orr can go into defensive midfield in place of Regan Hendry. Regan Hendry then can come off for Dinel Simiu. And will that do? It probably will for now. So we'll send the players out for the second half with an encourage. And I'm not going to go attacking because we're away from home, so I'm not going to do it yet. What I will do is demand more again though. And then Fitzpatrick needs to come off. So sub number 3 is going to be Jordan Ross. It's a change we've made before. And hopefully it's one that will pay off again. Once we're into the last 15, then we'll go attacking. And we almost are. Throw in, goes to Knight. Plange with the shot for Exeter and it's wide. So let's go attacking. Try and get back on top. Exeter yet to, in fact I was going to say yet to have a shot on target, but they now have. And it's cleared by Fleetwood, but only as far as Bennett. Pennington back to Vivash. Vivash to Pennington again. Pennington to Chaplin. Wormleighton into Plange. And he's been fouled, I think. Yeah, it's a penalty to Exeter. And this is going to be the final insult if this goes in, which it does. Demand more. And take off Brown on the left wing for Kean Hayes. And Vela in central midfield for Metcalf. It's headed away. Vivash's shot is just over the top of the crossbar. Let's give him one more demand more. Not that it's going to have any effect, because we're not going to be able to do it before it's too late. As Metcalf plays it back to Simeu. Quesada Thorne into midfield. Knight's got away with one there, and Bennett's in, but puts the chance wide for Exeter. So we get away with that one, but it is going to be a very, very painful 1-0 defeat. And we still have work to do on the final day of the season. I'll be back with that one in a moment. Okay, time now for the final league match of the season. At home to a Swindon Town side that need a win to stand any chance of survival in League One. And our team for this one is Pym in goal. Back four of Quesada Thorne, Johnson, Stickland and Daly Campbell. It's Orr at the base of midfield. Hendry and Wiradoo ahead of him. Mather on the left. Hayes on the right. Fitzpatrick up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant manager wants to emphasise the fact that we're favourites and they should be in no doubt as to why. I agree with him and we'll pump the fists and go with that. So let's get the lads out there and see if we can grab the win that will relegate Swindon Town. So remember, anything other than beating us and they are down, we still need to confirm who our opponents will be in the next match. As Fleetwood have a corner, Hayes plays it back to Hendry. Hendry to the byline, to Hayes. Cuts across, has the shot. Kean Hayes makes it Fleetwood Town 1, Swindon 0. And after 12 minutes, they're all but down already. So we just need to keep this going. And that will secure us a home playoff semi-final as it stands. And as it stands, our opponents would be the MK Dons. And Wigan will face Exeter at the moment, unless that changes. I'll keep you abreast of the situation throughout the match. Hendry into Hayes. Wiradoo's lost it. And Swindon come forward. And they've managed an equaliser. Patrick Marzek with a brilliant goal for Swindon. So we'll demand more. We'll go attacking as well. And we'll have a look at half time for potential changes. Stickland, the obvious one to change, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Far from pleased. Stickland off and Simeu on, and that's my only change. We'll get the second half underway, demanding more again. See if we can turn it around. It is 1-1, so we only need one goal to turn it around and give us the win. We are still, as it stands, playing the MK Dons. They're losing 3-0. So that's quite good. The the fact that they are behind, and so emphatically behind on the final day of the season. But Ajari has played it in, and Jack Trotter is there to pick up the bits after a deflection to make it 2-1 Swindon. And it's time to check the bottom end of the table. As it stands, it's still not enough to keep them up. We need to demand more, and we need to make 2 subs as well. Fitzpatrick needs to come off. Damar Brown can come on. In fact, no, I'm going to bring on Jordan Ross. Damar Brown is going to come on for Mather. And we're in behind. Hayes pulls it back for Daly Campbell. And the ball's bobbling around the area. It's gone out for a goal kick. And the question is, what do we do now? Wiradoo needs to come off. Josh Vella, the obvious replacement. And Burgoyne with the goal kick. Headed down. Marzek wins it, but Vella gets it back. Hayes out to Daly Campbell. Simeu to Hendry. Plays it to the left hand side, and Brown cuts in field. Finds Vella, but the header is straight at Harry Burgoyne, who makes an easy save. Less than 15 minutes of the season to go, and less than 15 minutes to save ourselves from an embarrassing defeat. Vella's ball forward, Ross is in, and he's blasted it over the crossbar when a place shot was surely the way to go. And our final change is going to be Hendry for Metcalf, as Brown picks up the loose ball, cuts into the edge of the area, has the shot, and it goes wide. 2 minutes left of normal time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. There's not going to be time for another highlight, and it ends Fleetwood Town 1, Swindon Town 2. I'll be back to confirm the final league table of the season and to tell you what's coming up in the next episode straight after this. Okay, well, here is the final league table, and as you can see, we have finished on 83 points with 23 wins, 14 draws and 9 defeats from our 46 matches played. We missed out on promotion in the end by 9 points, and we were never really looking like bridging the gap. So time now to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. And there has been there hasn't been a movement in the league positions, because as it's worked out, the playoffs will be Exeter City against the MK Dons and Wigan against Fleetwood Town, and that is what will be coming up on the next episode. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.